I'd like to call the City of Apache Junction Council meeting for October 17th, 2023, excuse me, to order and ask everyone to put their cell phones on silence. The invocation will be led by Councilmember Heck and the pledge by Councilman Cross.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the privilege of being able to gather together this evening to discuss city business. We ask that you give the staff and council wisdom and clarity in its decision-making. We ask now for you to watch over those individuals who are in the midst of the conflict in Gaza. Please give these innocent folks access to refuge beyond Gaza. And we ask you also to watch over the men and women who serve in our military the world over. Keep them safe. We ask also for your blessing on our first responders, including our police and fire departments, along with our EMS personnel. Please keep these brave men and women safe in their duties to protect and care for the residents of this city. Thank you for the honor and privilege we have to serve the residents of this great city. These things we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mayor Wilson.
Here.
Vice Mayor Schroeder.
Present.
Councilmember Cross.
Here.
Councilmember Heck.
Here.
Councilmember Johnson.
Here.
Councilmember Nesser.
Present.
Councilmember Solar.
Here.
You have a quorum, Your Honor.
Thank you. As a reminder, all items under the consent agenda will be approved with just one motion. If a council member wishes to remove an item for further discussion, the request must be made prior to approving the consent agenda and we move to new business. Do I have a motion for a consent agenda?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I move the consent agenda be accepted and approved as presented.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call.
Councilmember Solar.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder.
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser.
Yes.
Councilmember Cross.
Yes.
Councilmember Heck.
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes, Your Honor.
Okay, I have two proclamations to declare. First one's a little personal in the aspect on it as well. National Alzheimer's Awareness Month, November 2023. The City of Apache Junction recognized the importance of Alzheimer's and related dementia care, and Alzheimer's and related dementia have significant impacts on the health and well-being of our residents. More than 261,000 Arizonans provide over 511 million hours of unpaid care for their loved ones living with Alzheimer's and related dementia. And whereas more than 150,000 Arizonans live with Alzheimer's, which is the fourth leading cause of death in the state, Arizona has the fastest growth rate of Alzheimer's and related dementia in the country, and public awareness is critical and important. And whereas Arizonans are actively engaged in educating about this disease, advocating for proper continuing care, and improving the training and care of patients with Alzheimer's disease and related dementia. And whereas the City of Apache Junction supports an Arizona without Alzheimer's and related dementia, addressing this public health crisis. Now, therefore, I, Chip Wilson, Mayor of the City of Apache Junction of Arizona, do hereby proclaim the month of November 2023 as National Alzheimer's Awareness Month. All right. The second one is National American Indian Heritage Month, November 2023. Whereas the continuation of the first Americans and their descendants have been significant to the growth, development, and prosperity of the United States of America. And whereas in Arizona, 22 federally recognized tribe nations have inhabited the lands continuously, prevailed against untold hardships, and uphold their traditions and contributions of American Indians have enhanced the freedom, prosperity, and greatness of America today. And whereas their customs and traditions are respected and celebrated as part of our rich legacy throughout the United States, and whereas the city of Apache Junction celebrates the positive and significant relationships between our nearest neighbors, the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community, the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation, and the Gila River Indian Community, and we welcome more social and culture interactions. And whereas in honor of the National Indian Heritage Month, I encourage everyone to explore the origins, natives, artwork, excuse me, family care bonds, and understand the accent living values of the Arizona tribe nations. Now, therefore, I, Chip Wilson, I'm losing my voice here. Excuse me, Chip Wilson, City Mayor of Apache Junction, do hereby proclaim November 2023 as National American Indian Heritage Month. And Jenny Morrison? Down there.
All of the things that you've mentioned, as well as our own scholarships and grants to the Indian schools. We thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Get away from the mics, give me that coffee before it's done. All right, regional intergovernmental updates. Do I have any government updates over here? Nope. How about over here?
Mayor, me and you attended the Faith in Blue. It was all the churches get together and support the local law enforcement. They did a toy drive, and then the next day they did a community event, and myself and the mayor were there to support our churches and our community members, and they support our police. And it was a really well-attended event, and I really like to say I had a good time. And then myself and the mayor also went to the LDS stakeholders conference, and that was very enlightening, and we got to meet a lot of nice people. And so me and the mayor hit those 3 events this week, and got a lot of good experience and met a lot of nice people.
Well, today I attended our Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport meeting, and a couple of interesting things came out of the meeting today. One was the aspect that they have just completed their annual audit that included a special audit. They said that normally doesn't do, but the federal government had requested from the funds that they had gotten that they do a special audit of all the funds that were given to them for improvement at the airport. And their comments were that, number one, it was very easy to follow in the way that they had recorded all the information in their audit, and they were done in a very short period of time, and they had found nothing wrong, and they gave them an outstanding statement concerning the report, the audit that they had done. Second thing was, each year, the Phoenix East Valley Partnership presents its Legacy Award to an individual and corporate leader who has made an indelible mark on business and the quality of life in the Phoenix East Valley, Greater Phoenix, and Arizona. Today, it was announced that the Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport Authority will be joined by Richard Silverman, who's the former longtime general manager of SRP, be receiving this well-deserved honor. And it was really unique in the aspect that they have selected the airport because of all the growth that's ongoing out there and how it continues to grow and future endeavors that are coming. So it was an honor to be there to hear this, and of course, the first of the year is when they're going to be presented it. Okay, city manager's report.
Get that on. Thank you, Your Honor. Bryant Powell, City Manager. Have a couple items I'm happy to report. Al, if we can get that first photo a little before and after. We're very excited to share that after the great results of the Make a Difference Day, that our first desert cleanup since that time, since we've been doing these and have been working with our partners for some time, a homeless encampment on state land has taken place in coordination with the State Land Department, Parks and Recreation, Code Enforcement, Police, Public Works, and the city manager's staff. The East Valley Backcountry Horsemen's Association, partnering with the city, is taking on the responsibility for cleaning the trail system as well as reporting sites that they are unable to clean, so that the city can address them. Once all the encampments have been removed, the city will monitor them to prevent rehabilitation. So we're working a little bit more program to get a little bit. We have a couple of before and afters. We see, and you'll see this is so close to 88. And I have been with several of you on some of these cleanups, and unfortunately, it really does destroy our desert and make it really difficult to deal with. And then I have a couple of staff highlights. We have some tremendous staff, as you know, in the city of Apache Junction. Over here in the library on the left is Megan Garbiner, Outreach Supervisor for the Apache Junction Library. And she is the recipient of the 2023 Rising Stars Award. The Rising Star Award, sponsored by the Association of Bookmobiles and Outreach Services, highlights the achievements of those new to the bookmobile and outreach profession. If you've ever met Megan, you'll know of her great love and profound impact that she's making with the community. She is so fun to be around, and she's so dedicated in fostering literacy, engagement, and community connections. And at the heart of Megan's achievement lies her dedication to the bookmobile and outreach profession. And so we honor her and acknowledge her and her great work that she's doing at the beginning of her career, and hope she'll just keep going here at the city of Apache Junction. And then I'd also like to recognize one of our own, Danny Saldana, who just received a very special award from the International Association of Chiefs of Police. He is being recognized as one of the 40 under 40 in the world, and they're law enforcement professionals who demonstrate leadership and commitment to their profession. He grew up in Apache Junction and joined his hometown police department in 2005. He spent his first 5 years as an officer on patrol and as a detective while learning to assist the SWAT. During his time, he also enrolled in classes to obtain his associate's and bachelor's degree, and he's been moving up the ranks ever since. He serves as a lieutenant in support services where he is responsible for planning and coordinating security and safety at special events. So he's just been a great support and just been working his way up, and he received a great award just recently and wanted to highlight Danny. So we're really excited about the great talent that's here and want to keep them and do all we can to keep encouraging them. Your Honor, that concludes my report tonight.
Thank you.
Tough act to follow there with the young lieutenant. Good evening, Al Bravo, Public Information Officer for the City of Apache Junction. Good evening, Mayor, members of the City Council. A couple of announcements to be aware of. As the City Manager mentioned, since last we met, Make a Difference Day took place on a week ago Saturday, where between 80 and 90 volunteers from throughout the community did a lot of really, really good work, cleanup work and landscaping work and painting work and all kinds of stuff at several different sites around the city. And another great example of just, you know, how special Apache Junction is and what wonderful folks we have living in our community that always want to give back. And they were of all ages and all sizes and all lifestyles. So it's a lot of fun to see all the people who were involved, and we appreciate, of course, the Community Development Corporation for helping organize this latest Make a Difference Day. And we thank all the people who took part, of course. This coming Saturday, the Superstition Community Food Bank, which of course is right across the street from the city complex, will be holding its second chili cook-off. You can see the information right there, 11 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. It was a lot of fun last year when the city manager and I got a chance to take part in it, so we hope that you will come out and try some chili. No, not that hot. And it should be a really nice day, actually, to be out and about this weekend and support our local food bank, of course. Very, very important part of our community. You can always go to superstitionfoodbank.org for more information on that. I want to make sure everybody in the audience is aware that next Monday we have sort of a special meeting. We will all be traveling down south on Ellsworth Road, and we will be going to the town of Queen Creek, our neighbors to the south, to hold the joint council meeting between our city council and their town council. That begins at 6:30? Is that right? I don't have that in front of me. I apologize. On Monday, October the 23rd, we will make sure we have the information on the website, so if people do have some interest. It's at 6? 6 p.m. 6 p.m. At the town of Queen Creek's community chambers. So we wanted to make sure everybody was aware of that. There's a chance for the two councils to get together and talk a little bit more about a lot of the growth issues that are going on, as they are now very much neighbors of ours with our annexation over the last couple of years. A couple of things going on at Horizon we want to make sure everybody is aware of. The seeding event that they do with the public library is going on through the fall and into the winter. You can see the information on that on the left. And of course, they're always looking for volunteers to help out in the garden on Mondays and Thursdays. You can see the information as well there. ehpcg.org, if you can remember that one. That's a good one. But you can always go to the Horizon Health and Wellness site for that. And you can always see any of this stuff on our homepage, www.apachejunctionaz.gov. And always, as I tell everybody, sign up for the newsletter so you can get all the information. It comes out every Thursday afternoon. And those are your announcements for October the 17th, 2023.
Thank you. All right. Public hearings. All right, we have public hearings and consideration for a Series 10 beer and wine store. Jennifer?
Thank you, Your Honor, City Council. Before you tonight is a new application by new business owners for Apache Korners, located at 420 North Apache Trail. This is continuing with the Series 10 liquor license that establishment has had in the past. We received the application September 20th. The building was posted in accordance with state law, noticing tonight's public hearing. The city clerk's office has not received any public comment or emails or anything of the sort, either for or against the establishment having this liquor license. We did send out the request from our 4 departments, I'm going to include fire in there, to do their safety inspections and any ADA compliance matters. All 4 entities are making the recommendation that you recommend approval for the application. The applicant was made aware of tonight's meeting, and I believe, Stacy Kidwell, are you here this evening? No, Jared, he is the agent, so if you do have questions, he would be the person to help you with that.
You want to come and say anything?
I'd be happy to answer any questions if you have them.
No.
Nope, guess not. So, does Anyone in the public want to speak on this, since it's a public hearing? And I see nobody moving. Any more discussion, or any discussion at all from council? None. She's shaking heads no. So I'll close the public hearing, and I'll ask for a motion.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I move that the application for a new Series 10 beer and wine store liquor license for Apache Korners located at 420 North Apache Trail, Apache Junction, Arizona, be recommended for approval to the Arizona Department of Liquor Licenses and Control.
Second. Moved and seconded. Roll call?
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
and Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes, Your Honor.
Okay. No old business and new business? Well, I'm going to backtrack, and I forgot when we were doing our, the aspects of government business in the aspect, one of the things I forgot to mention. City of Apache Junction just finally acquired the rodeo grounds, and we got the key that was presented. And I wanted to say something, and of course I plumb forgot it. It wasn't until I saw it sitting here. But it was an opportunity for us to officially announce the acquiring of the facilities, and with us now being able to basically oversee and develop different opportunities for different events to be there. Yes, BLM had it as a nice contract to us, very low price, $1 I think it was for 30 years. So it was a real steal, but there was a lot of restrictions on it in the aspect of what you could do and what you couldn't do. Well, now it's opened up so that we're able to do more and bring in, well, I'm going to say in the not too far distant future, we're having a concert out there. So I'm excited, something I've worked on for several years now to get done, and we're now successful in getting it. And the key is being presented by the representative from BLM office who came out to give us the key. I apologize, I forgot all about that one. Okay. Now, we will move to new business. Consideration for applicants of the annual appointments and reappointments to the city boards and commission. And before I begin, I would like to thank each and every one of you that applied and your willingness to serve our community and its residents. It's a great way to influence on how our city develops and growth occurs and ensure a vision of its future. And again, I want to say thank you all for putting in for this. So now I'll start it out with Board of Adjustments. Do I have some nominees for Board of Adjustment?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I nominate Frank Schoenbach for the Board of Adjustment.
Second.
Your Honor, if I can ask counsel, so I have to keep track of how each of you vote for every person that you nominate. So if we can go through this kind of slowly so I can fill in who made the motion, who made the second, and who the applicant was, I'd greatly appreciate it. So I have a motion by Councilmember Heck, a second by Mr. Schroeder for Schoenbeck, correct?
Yes.
Shane.
Okay, Schoenbeck, sorry. I'm on the O's. Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right. Do I have another?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I move that Rod Martin be appointed to the Board of Adjustment for a term to expire on October 31st, 2026.
Second.
Moved and seconded.
Councilmember Nesser,
Sure, yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, do I have the third position? And I see no, so one position is still going to be vacant.
So we got four.
Construction Board of Appeals. Do I have a nomination for, we have four to fill, so do I have a nomination?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I nominate George Ellison.
Second.
Sorry about that. Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I have another motion. All right, I guess we'll leave three vacant then. Health and Human Services Commission.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I move that Della Wood be appointed to the Health and Human Service Commission for a term to expire on October 31st, 2026.
Second.
26,
I don't know.
25.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Second motion?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I nominate Angela Smithson for an appointment to Health and Human Services.
Second.
I apologize, I didn't know who made the second.
Robert.
Thank you.
Second, sorry.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
No, only because I had her identified for another spot.
okay. Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes 6-1.
All right, do I have the third position?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I move that Penny Voisin, I'm not sure if I got that right, is appointed to the Health and Human Service Commission for a term to expire. Are we on the one for 2025?
Yes.
For 2025.
Second.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
No, because I had somebody else I wanted.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
So stick in the mud.
Motion passes.
Okay. Excuse me. Industrial Development Authority, and we got several vacancies here.
I have no applicants.
No applicants, okay. No one have a motion?
Isn't that the one we said we could just leave it vacant?
In 1989 was the last time it met,
Yeah.
yes, so.
Yep.
Yeah, if that's the one that the Councilmember Nesser worked on. If we needed
Yeah.
it, we'd come quickly.
We're good.
Okay. Library Board. We
Your
have
Honor?
two. Yes. Hurried up.
I nominate Catherine Meek for the position for the term to end October 31st of 2025.
Second.
Oh.
Right, is that right? 2025?
2026.
26, sorry, 26.
And I'll second that.
Thank you. Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes?
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
I would say I don't have someone else, but no, yes.
Motion passes.
All right, the second position? Do I have no motion?
Your Honor,
Yes.
let me find I nominate Barbara Fitzgerald be appointed to Library Board, and I can't find a
The term
date.
expires October 31st, 2026.
Second.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Because I had someone else in mind, I'd say no.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, filled the two positions there. Municipal Property Corporation. We've got 3 to fill here as well.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I nominate Frank Schoenbeck for the term to expire October 31st of 2026.
I'll
Second.
second that.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. Yes. Do I have another motion? So we only got 2 people in the position. We got 3 vacancies still?
So by appointing Frank Schoenbeck, you now have 3 seats that are filled, 2 vacancies, and that's how this board has been for the last year.
Okay. Parks and Recreation Commission,
Your Honor,
3, yes.
I move that Felicia Madrid be appointed for the Parks and Recreation Commission for a term to expire October 31st, 2026.
Second.
And I heard 2026, correct?
Correct.
Thank you. And my second was by thank you. Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Your Honor,
Yes.
I'd like to nominate D.L. Kin for, what's the other one available?
do we got
It still is 2.
Parks and Rec.
26?
For 2026.
So, the term, I have one vacancy that expires in 2024, or I have a vacancy for 2026.
For 2026, please.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
One more. Yes.
I nominate Judy Bory to the commission for the term to expire October 31st of 2024.
Second.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes, Your Honor.
Planning and Zoning Commission, 3 to be vacant.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I'd like to nominate Jesse Gage for reappointment.
Second.
Sorry, just catching up. The motion was made by Councilmember Cross. Second was by Councilmember Nesser. Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Go ahead, Peter.
Your Honor, I nominate Cheryl Bigelow for the commission for a term to expire October 31st of 2026.
Second.
Thank you. Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
No.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
No.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes?
Motion passes.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I move that Ari Kalin be reappointed to the Planning and Zoning Commission for the term to expire, wherever it is,
6.
26.
Second.
Thank you. Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Public Arts Commission.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I move that Catherine Meeks be appointed to the Public Arts Commission for a term as interested in art for a term to expire on October 31st, 2026.
Second.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I nominate Gretchen Collette to be reappointed to the Public Arts Commission for a term ending October 31st, 2020.
Second.
Thank you.
26,
Got it.
whatever.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
One more?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I nominate Angela Smithson to the Public Arts Commission for, and I don't remember the 1 or 4 year one was taken.
This is a 2026.
2020, okay.
Second.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right. Public safety. Excuse me.
You're gonna make-
We have one. Do I have a motion?
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Oh, we were waiting for Brian to
We're
put
waiting
that
for
one down.
Brian.
Yeah,
Oh, I could do that.
it is belief.
Your Honor, Ron Netzler, I make a motion Ron Netzler be appointed to the PSPRS 4-year term.
Second.
So this term does expire next year because it's filling a vacancy left by a previous citizen member. So he'll be back probably next year, hopefully. So this term will expire next year.
Okay.
And Tess, I believe I have you
Yeah.
as the second. Thank you. Councilmember Soller,
Yes.
Councilmember Nesser,
Yes.
Councilmember Heck,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Schroeder,
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson,
Yes.
Councilmember Cross,
Yes.
Mayor Wilson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. Apache Junction Sewer District, Community Facility District.
They currently have no vacancies. They're not up this year.
All right. Well, that takes care of them all.
It does.
So,
I think we need a big round of applause for all these people out there.
yes, thank you. Again, thank you for putting in for them. And as you see, we still have some openings, so if you want, you can put in for them at a later date, too.
Your Honor, can I make one little statement? I want to remind everybody, if you haven't attended the City Citizen Leadership Institute, the CLI, do so. See that man right there in the front, Al Bravo, for his card and any information. The next class starts in January, correct? And also, if you really are interested in being associated or assisting with the city of Apache Junction, besides boards and commissions, all departments are looking for volunteers all the time, and if you're not aware that our city operates a whole lot on volunteers. So you can always talk to Al as a starting point there for, right, Al? About if you want to think you have some credentials and want to volunteer some of your time with some department in the city. Thank you.
Okay, call to the public. I would like to remind everyone the call to the public is a courtesy and not required by law. It is the time for the public to express requests, communication, comments, and suggestions. Requests to speak forms must have been completed and handed to the city clerk before the end of the city manager's report. All issues shall be presented in a professional manner without personal attacks. Underneath the open meeting law, the council cannot engage in a discussion on issues presented, but may respond to criticism and may direct staff to follow up with the speaker directly and/or place the matter on a future agenda for council discussion. There is a 3-minute time limit for each speaker. And I have, I think it was four that would like to speak. So first one, Eddie Oley.
He's in the back.
Oh, he's gone?
No, he's in the very back.
He's coming.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Edward Oley, and I live at 2364 North Apache Drive. First off, I just wanted to say I've lived in Apache Junction all my life. I went to Four Peaks Elementary, I went to the junior high school, class of '87. I've been a plumber for 26 years. I work at Golden Rule Plumbing. Also, right here in Apache Junction. The last 21 years, I've lived off Mountain View in the 60, and I live now on Idaho and Lost Dutchman. We love it there. We're having problems with the guardrail. I'm like nervous.
No worries, just relax.
You're just talking to us.
So anyways, we've been dealing with, me and my wife, we've been dealing with like speeders since we've been there, signs that haven't been put up. There's a guardrail there that only extends my neighbor and the water tanks that are there right on Lost Dutchman in Idaho. And we were looking to hope that we could get that guardrail extended all the way down because we're part of that neighborhood too. And that's basically what I was going to say. I had this all wrote out, but I kind of got called up here earlier than I expected, so kind of unprepared. And I don't do this too often. So anyways, I just wanted to say that I've already talked to Public Works about the signs, and they have been getting on it. And then also the speeders, I talked to Johnny John, the assistant chief of police, and he's put more into it for getting speeders across there, because they take off from that stop sign there on Idaho, and they just done it. Like, it's all been redone, repaved, and it's nice road now, but it's like they just want to speed there. And our house sits right there on the side, and that's basically our courtyard. And the guardrail covers the water tanks and it covers my neighbors, but then it stops right there at that cul-de-sac. And we want that guardrail to go all the way down to extend our property too. But just in case there's ever a problem with a car going, somebody falls asleep, whatever goes off, and they go off that embankment. My neighbor's protected, the water tanks are protected from that, with that guardrail, but our home is not, and we're still part of that whole embankment. I have pictures of where I live and how it is, so my time's up. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Catherine Meek. And thank you for putting in for that.
Be careful what you ask for. Hi, my name is Catherine Meek. I'm at 1327 South Bel Air Road in Apache Junction. I'm here to mention Superstition Mountain Museum. We're getting ready for the season to start. Unfortunately, the weather's not cooperating for the nice season. Well, first of all, Ken and Doreen Duncan, who did the construction with their family last year of our two wiki-ups in the Ramada, have come back and they rebuilt the two Ramadas, or the two wiki-ups, sorry. I'm still overwhelmed by the appointments. And so they're fresh again. They're a temporary structure in our permanent exhibit, so they need to be refreshed every year. The next thing they're going to be doing is doing one wiki-up over at Desert Botanical Gardens. So we're getting a lot better deal out of the Duncans, and for exhibits, we're adding a medicinal and construction materials garden and doing a lot of additional things this year to help educate everybody about the lifestyles of the Apaches in the olden days. November 4th, we're having a paranormal day out there. They're going to be doing assorted lectures throughout the day about unique events and whatnot out there. Also, the gunfighters are back. They'll be shooting each other 3 times on that Saturday, November 4th. Our season opening is November 11th, and that's when the trains will be running, the gunfighters are shooting each other again. This year we lost some of the gunfighters, we've got new ones, so we're only gonna be usually fighting once the first Saturday of the month. So if you wanna see some fun old gunfights and watch them get up afterwards, come on out. Thank you very much.
Donna Carr?
Donna Carr, Apache Junction resident. I'm glad that the city went out and took care of the squatter camper. As they were pulling out, though, they sort of didn't disconnect from the neighbor's septic tank and dumped sewage all over the ground. But they're out of there, so that takes care of that problem. Mm-hmm. And I noticed you brought up Ken and Doreen Duncan. And I was going to do the same thing, is out at the rodeo grounds, that'd be a good thing is for the hoop dancers. And I don't know if you know about Ken and Doreen, but they have opened for the Olympics before, so very popular. And I actually don't even have anything to bitch about today, so.
Mr. Schroeder?
Good evening. George Schroeder, 2444 West Virginia Street. I'm a fair guy. We're getting some of the stuff out of my neighborhood. The police have had to come in, I'd say over the last couple months. We got skinheads, crackheads, bikers, usual crap in Apache Junction. So we got rid of some of them. There's more, lots more. I've been volunteering since 2006. Nobody likes the way I do it, but I get rid of them. I've been coming up here regularly since 2009, 10. Someone thinks I don't have very much of a brain. I'm told that I'm being told what to say, how to say it, when to say it, who to say it to. Anybody ever say anything writing on me? I got any Microsoft glasses that tell me what to say? No, I don't. Everything I say is from the heart, from me. You need to heed some warnings here, okay? You're not doing it. We need to get rid of a couple people in our city who are keeping the stuff here. We got a long ways to go. Now it's snowbird season. They don't make any permits for them anymore, so we have to really watch who's coming in, where they're going, how they're doing it. Now, you say you want to make money, but yet you won't make these people go to the mobile home parks. You won't make them go to the KOA. You won't make them do anything. Oh, no, we're going to give them a bony, and let them do what they've been doing forever. Because we don't want to make them mad. Oh, God forbid, right? You need to grow some. Some of these people don't deserve to be here. They're doing wrong. They're illegal. It doesn't matter if they're from Canada, Iowa, whatever. They're illegal. They're doing illegal stuff. Help me, help you. You know, we got to get on board with this.
All right, any comments from council?
Yeah.
Yes.
Regarding the Adioli and the Idaho Lost Dutchman, can we have staff look into extending that guardrail?
We'll
for
definitely
safety?
get an estimate and let you know. Yeah, we'll look at it and get an estimate and share with you on the cost estimate on it.
Very good, thank you.
Anything else? I'll adjourn. Thank you.